Hello, everybody out there. What's going on? Chronic Pain, the Inner Demon coming to you live. It's been a long day. A lot of frustrations, but we're here. You know, we don't give up. You know what I mean? We don't give up. Yeah, Chronic Pain, the Inner Demon in the house. Representing for all the people with chronic pain. All the people who go through the struggles on a daily basis, and just trying to find some way to alleviate, the pain that they go through on a daily basis. You know, yeah. So that's just pretty much what we're about. You know, yeah, man. Can you hear me out there? Yeah, chronic pain in the demon coming to you live. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's coming to you live, man. Yeah, let me know if you hear me out there, man. Let me know if you know, you're hearing the audio and everything. You know, how are you? Let me know if you hear me. 'Cause, my first time. I have to make sure I get it right. Yeah, I have to make sure I get it right. Hey, new friend, how are you? Let's chat. Make sure I get it right. Yep. Yeah. So it's my first broadcast, and I just want to test it out and see how it is. Test the waters. See what's going to happen. There's a lot to share. You know what I mean? So yeah. You know, it's a lot to share. It's a lot to share. It's a lot to share. So let's share. Let's talk. Figure out how to give. Figure out how to support my people here, and we all support each other. So it's just one of those things. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yep. It's one of those things where I'm trying to support. And we all support. So we're gonna make mistakes, but guess what? We're here. So hey, chronic pain in a demon, man. Coming to you live. So yes, friends. Cool Mammoth. How are you? Cool Mammoth in the house. Big up yourself. Where you from, Cool Mammoth? Where you from? Yeah. This is a platform where we talk about chronic pain, and other, other events, but mostly about chronic pain. I lived with it for over 14 years. So, yeah, I, you know, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah, an advocate for chronic pain. Oh yeah, 14 years, and been living with it for quite a while. 14 full. Yeah, 14 years chronic pain. So I have a platform now that we could talk about it and other things, and build with small YouTubers as well. So yeah, so this is pretty much the channel for that, where we're just like kickstart now. We're just giving it a dry run. We're just testing it out tonight. It's our first live. So yeah, so we're just testing it out, testing out our equipment, see how it goes. But yeah, chronic pain and edema. I'll be coming to you live, on a regular basis. You know, small YouTubers we could always build, and also the one that are, monitored as well. We could also help, continue to build, and have a decent platform where everybody could, share their opinion and spread love, and just be respectful, of the algorithm and everything, because we have to be respectful of each other, So yeah, um, that's where it starts, with the respect of each other, So with the respect of each other, we could build, and we could grow, and we just could move on in life, we could move on in life, and just what I mean, make it better for everybody else. Everybody else, yeah, you know, each one teach one, and we just build a better place for everyone. You know what I mean? Everyone. Yeah, yep. So you know, this platform I took it on because, like I said, I live with chronic pain, and I don't really see much results as far as people getting any kind of relief, from the chronic pain, to where they could go back into the way they could go back into society, and that's become a problem because we lost a lot of people to chronic pain, as far as people on the list where they can't, perform their jobs, or what they normally do on a daily basis because of chronic injuries. And I you know, I'm a testament to that. And I just think if we have more research, put more into stem cell research, stuff like that, we could do more and be more progressive as human beings, because stem cell research is in my eyes, is a must. Because now if you realize research now, it's more privatized, you know, it's more privatized where you go to a private practice and you have to pay an arm and a leg just to get into their program, where our system should have it where we should have, long ago, um, you know, did our research and come up with some kind of resolution because we could have, you know, we could have. Oh yeah, we could have, So I I I'm very adamant about stem cell research because I saw where Christopher Reeve back in the early '90s where Christopher Reeve Superman, in the early '90s. He went out and he lobbied for stem cell research. He lobbied for stem cell research. Oh yeah, Christopher Reeve lobbied for stem cell research, and nothing came of it because they had stopped the program, and by stopping the program, I think in the George Bush era, they stopped the program, and that was it for stem cell research. So oh yeah, and that was a very sad thing for the entire world, not just America, because in America alone, the stats is about 45 million people, could be more now, living, in chronic conditions. And can you imagine if we have stem cell research, how much people that we could put back into domesticated or even into regular back into regular life. You know what I mean? Where as far as they're working, and you know they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? So oh yeah. So I don't know. I really don't. But we should have invested more in stem cell research because we would have been better off right now. Statistically, would have been better off right now. If we had invest more in stem cell research. As far as a total of government. You know, oh yeah, we would have because there was a lot to gain from that. You know, because even with the embryo, and the regeneration of nerves and all those things, I strongly believe in those things. Regeneration of nerves, of course. Because you have to understand the older you get, the harder it is to regenerate nerve. So with the embryo, they could use it to speed up the process with the stem cell research, and they could put people back, out into regular um, society where you could either go back into the work field or you could, perform something similar to what you used to do. So that's why I am so adamant about, the stem cell because, it's like just sitting there, being just feeling like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's very tough, So yeah, so I really wanted, you know, I really wanted us to you know move forward into the stem cell research because it would have really helped us a lot more. You know what I mean? A whole lot more. Yeah. Let me just answer one of my guests. Hello, how are you? Welcome to my show, Chronic Pain the Inner Demon. My name is Raymond Nugent. Nice to see you. Nice to know that you're in the house. Mrs. Cool. All right, just Mrs. Cool Mammoth. Just go and enjoy the chat, and if you want to chime in, and bring your friends in. It's my first night, and I'm just talking about chronic pain, and like I said earlier, it's something that I live, and I'm still living it. So yeah, so it's it's how should I say it now? It's a challenge on a daily basis. Just put it this way. It's a challenge on a daily basis, but you know, um, such as life. Life is also a challenge. Whenever you wake up, every day you wake up, there's a challenge. Challenge for something. Challenge to do something. Challenge to get something right. So life is a challenge. So, yeah, it's just a big part of life, and it's a big part of my life. When it comes on to challenging, because oh yeah, in the mornings when I wake up, for me, it's not like a regular person, because the body have to get warmed up to where I could manage. You know what I mean? So I could manage to function. So for me, it's a little bit different. I might get up when I have my coffee, and I might stretch, or do certain little things. I go to the pool. If I can't go to the gym or whatnot, and try to get myself warmed up where I could find myself where I could prolong my day. Because if I don't get myself moving physically, then it's just going to mess up my day, mentally, spiritually, and also physically, because I'm going to feel those aches and pains, so I have to do the little necessary things, like, go walking. um, you know, um, I can't do cycling outdoors, but, stationary, I do a little bit of, a little bit of the time. The heating packs that I use, I haven't mentioned those in videos, but yeah, I do use heating packs because they do really work. you know, yeah, they're miracle workers. Even some of them, anyway. Some of them are miracle workers. Some of those heating packs. But the highly medical prescriptive ones don't. Those are pretty okay. The little ones that that's off the counter. They really don't really work that well for me. But I have found a few of them that really works, and also you can check Amazon and places like that where you could probably get, like, some heating packs that work. But yeah, and just the various exercise, because, guys, I mean, like you saw in my videos, back then I went through a series of surgeries, back to back to back to back. And when I said back to back, I don't mean like in months. I mean, I just mean like in a few years. Just going through the process, as far as going through a surgery. Then I might do physical therapy for the, like, 6 to 9 months. Very aggressive, just try to get me back to where I need to get back to. But it was just a challenge, very very much so. It was a serious challenge, because I tried, and I fought and I fought. And I was much younger at the time, and I was saying to myself, there's no way, there's no way in my life I'm going to live like this, because I'm young, and the mind, and everything was a little bit younger. So of course I was thinking in those ways. And I remember when the pain just didn't really subside to where I want to feel like it's okay, to tolerate. I went to one of the surgeons, and I said, Doc, does people live in pain, like, all their life? Is that something possible? And he assured me that yes, it is. So and I said to him that I wouldn't want to be one of those person. And sure enough, look at me right now. You know what I mean? Look at me right now. Yeah. So yeah. So yep, 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 yep. Look at me right now. Yeah, one of those person. But I'm grateful to God, for my life. And so a testament to see where I could tell people that that life goes on. You know life goes on, life goes on. It goes on for real. It's all about what you make it. Yeah, it's all about what you make it. It's all about what you make it. Yeah, life goes on, life goes on. You know what I mean? All about what you make it. All about what you make it. Yep, what you make it. All about what you make it, all about what you make it. That's just all life goes on. Because for me, guys, I tell you, I didn't think I would be here today, but you know, trials and tribulation, and just hope, pray, and a lot of things, that really helped me to be where I'm at today. So, oh yeah, lift my hat, to God every day, for where I'm at, because I tell you, it's just, it was a ragged road for me. Yeah, it was a tough road for me, guys. But I'm still here, and I'm just gonna keep fighting, and I'm here to still help whoever that needs, the help as far as motivating themselves, where they could just keep going and just keep fighting, because you have to understand, once you are labeled with chronic pain. When I mean labeled, I mean like once you're diagnosed with certain chronic illness, it's just it's pretty much what it is. And I really don't want to talk much more about chronic pain tonight, because there's a lot to talk about when it comes on to chronic pain. Because it's a very big platform. Very big platform, and I'm taking it on myself. Um, you know, without with my live streams, eventually I'll be having people coming in inside my cast, to moderate, and we could all discuss chronic pain. But for now, this is just a test run for me, just to see how things work, as far as me working my live stream. I've been trying my butt off, all afternoon, just to get the right accolades just to go live, and I think I finally figured it out. If you could hear me, I think I finally figured it out. So if you guys could hear me, can somebody let me know you could hear me out there? So at least I think I finally figured it out. So I could go live, and yeah, get my stuff out there. You know what I mean? So oh yeah, I I I I am ecstatic, because I have a lot to share, and I also have a lot of guests to bring in, where they're going to amaze you guys, in a lot of different ways. Oh yeah, a lot of old cats that's going to amaze you guys, along the way, along this journey of chronic pain, because the older you get, that's when you realize pain catch up with you. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna have, like, a lot of older friends that's coming in and chiming in, and we are going to discuss chronic pain, and just how we go about our daily basis. You have to understand, everybody's situation is different. Mine is different. My chronic pain, stemmed from a car accident, in 2006, where I was hit, and it just started from there, where I have a series of surgeries, back surgeries and whatnot, then became spinal fusions, and where I'm at today. But at the same time, what I'm trying to say is, I haven't given up, because I remember, after going through a series of surgeries, I asked one of the surgeons, like, hey, every time I go through these things, I lose mobility. I'm like, what's there for me? He said, listen, the only thing that's going to really help you is the warm weather. And I tell you, that man wasn't lying when he said that to me, because he told me the truth. Because since I came to Florida, the only time I have, difficulties where it's very serious. Like, I mean, I get up with difficulties every day, 24/7. But I'm talking about when there's serious havocs. It's like now, I'm talking about between the end of May, until the middle or the end of September. Where it's hurricane season, and you have the thunderstorms constantly. That's when really it created havoc for me. But other than that, the rest of it, I just try to deal with it, and just suck it up for what it is, because hey, life is just, sometimes it might brings you coffee, sometimes it brings you tea. Hey, it's all about how the way you sup it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you have to ingest it, and just, like, what, say to yourself, hey, if this is tea today, it tastes like coffee. You know, tomorrow I might have the real coffee. You see what I'm saying? So just just be mindful about life because it could take us to some serious journeys. Serious journeys. Because life had took me into like serious journeys where I just became so amazed to see what really the outcome became. Because a lot of times you might think you have people in your corner who you think are supposed to be in your corner, but you find out that you're pretty much by yourself. So yeah, so those are the things that really could discourage you. But I don't let it really bother me, because I just keep plugging and hope for the best in life, because that's pretty much what I could do. You know what I mean? Just hope for the best in life. So that's pretty much what I do. Hope for the best in life, and I just keep going. Put one foot forward, one foot before the other, and I just keep going. So for me, yeah, that's just pretty much how my life is. I have no regrets because I ended up having two kids and um, a son and a daughter. My daughter, now she teaches school, and my son, yeah, well, the situation with him, So anyway, but that's just pretty much what life gives you, and you have to like kind of balance yourself with it because you know. What are you gonna do? There's no other way, because that's what was really thrown at you. At first, you didn't really learn how to really catch it and, like suck it in because you said to yourself, how could this be possible? But further down the line, you realize that, hey, I'm still here and I'm still breathing. The Father, my mom always say, he never give you more than what you could bear. And yeah, I believe in that because, even though I've been through some rough stuff, but I'm still here. That means I beard it. And I think that's just the true meaning to what my mother was saying. So yeah, life took me through hills and valleys, but I just stayed positive, and just surround myself with the right people, and at times make the right decisions, and just don't really make impulse decisions, and just take it from there, because life could take you through like different hula hoops, Oh yeah, life could take you through a lot of different hula hoops. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, you call it a journey, but the journey could take you through a lot of different hoops. So with those hoops, man, you know, I tell you, those hoops sometimes it bring you back some vivid memories that um, you don't even want to discuss with like the public because you say to yourself, "Wow, I really can't believe, or I really can't, just imagine that I went through that." But yeah, life takes us through things that, years back, 20, even 30, even, 40 years, 50 years, you sit back and you think, and you say to yourself, man, how did I make it through that? You know? Yeah, that's what you say to yourself. How did I make it through that? My phone just keep blowing up because I'm on live, and my supporters supposed to be in live supporting me, but they sitting there watching me. Thumbs up for everybody checking in. Just remember that you coming in, just give me a thumbs up, and let me know how you're enjoying the live. And we just just take it from here. Just remember, it's Raymond Nugent, and I'm here with you. Chronic pain, the inner demon. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be doing a lot of live chats. We're gonna have moderators chiming in. Hopefully, my intention is to get like a couple of these NFL and ex NBA players on board, where they could share their tips and how the way they alleviate chronic pain, because you have to understand they also go through chronic pain because quite a few of them who suffered certain injuries and go through like certain surgeries like myself, they have to live with chronic pain as well, because just remember, they're human beings just like you and I. Oh yeah, they're human beings just like you and I. So they live with chronic pain just like you and I. And they have feelings just like you and I. Just remember that, okay? So oh yeah. So eventually, I'll be having, moderators coming in. And that's one of the reasons why I chose this channel and this platform, and also the way I set my stuff up where I could link other moderators so we could have split screens and we could discuss, from different part of the world or different part of the country, or different views and opinion when it comes on to chronic pain, because that's something that I really want to see if I could put a dent in where we could try to figure out a way how we could try to alleviate some of that, because it's pretty much breaking us down piece by piece. You know what I mean? Piece by piece. And if it's breaking us down piece by piece, then that means it's destroying the healthcare system. So that's what we have to look at as people as well. It's with the healthcare system. So we have to look at that as well, and just keep it in mind that we just can't have this kind of situation just keep going the way it's going. And we just have to believe in the research as far as stem cell is concerned, and also other research where it could help in other areas. There's a lot of different areas out there where people need help as far as chronic conditions are concerned. So oh yeah, so there's a lot of different areas that people need help. So it's how should I say it now? It's like one of those scale that full of a lot of things that really need help. And I'm not trying to say you're unbalancing the scale, but you have to be careful how you choose from the scale. Like what part you really want to work on, or what part you want to spread some research and. So yeah, you just dip into the scale and try to even it out a little bit for people like myself, who want to become more productive in society. So yeah, see what you could do for us, and see if that could help persons like myself, because persons like myself, need that kind of help. Because every day I wake up and I pray that there's going to be a different method where um, you know um, what I mean, where I could go out and enjoy my life and enjoy my family without have to be in pain 24/7. So yeah, so that's one of the things that I actually look forward to, because I am just so frustrated of like getting up and just being the same kind of way days in days out. But when I said I'm frustrated, it's just like on a personal scale where it just bothers me internally. But you don't get to me like and where I have to just be cynical about it or being stupid about it. I just it just you breathe, you inhale, you exhale, and you just take it from there. You know what I mean? You just take it from there, because there's no other way. There's no other way. You just take it from there, and you just keep moving on. Because like um, they said, when life gives you apples, what you do with apples? You make apple juice. When life give you lemon, you make lemon juice. And that's just the way I look at it. You know what I mean? So yeah, for me, I just take it with a grain of salt, and I just keep plugging, because I know one day, things will be better for me. You know what I mean? And for a lot of other people, in this country and around this world. Because guys, I have to say, like, I'm here by myself today. I was just trying to figure out this live stream thing, just how to go live, and I tell you, it was just so difficult at first. I went through so many hoops. When I got my computer, went through different hoops just to go live. And I tell you, I have to say, I have to say, yeah, it was just one of those things. You know what I mean? And I wound up where I finally figured it out, and that's why I was on late tonight. That's one of the reasons why I was on late tonight, because I just didn't want to give up, because I say to myself, this personally, I can't give up on this one. You know what I mean? So I decided to continue working on my life because I didn't want to, I promised like a lot of my friends that I just wanted this to be working fine, and I just wanted my lives to work. And it's just one of those things where I worked on, and yeah, it just actually um worked out, right now. So I'm happy, that I'm actually, going live, and yeah, I'm happy because yeah, I am happy because I'm going live. So right now I'm just doing a test run on my live and see how it runs, so I'll be able to just have friends in here. We moderate and do things together, and just show our love and spread our love. I just want to show people that what you can do anything you want to do as long as you put your mind to it. Because I sit in my house and I learn from YouTube how to do my live. I didn't ask no one. I have no one to ask. I just sat here and I try to figure out how to do my life. I made a lot of mistakes. By downloading sometimes the wrong software, but um, I was just like staying at it because I told myself, I said tonight I want to go my first live because I bought my laptop because the first one wasn't working right, so I bought this one the other day. Almost $500, but hey, it's worth it. Nice HP, so I just really wanted to test it out. So yeah. Um, I said to myself I wasn't going to really test out my HP until I have over 500 subscribers. So yes, yes. Where's my glass? Oh, I gotta cheers to this, man. Well, I mean, over 500 subscribers. 500. Yeah, and this is where I want to do my 500. All right. I want you to remember, coming from me, this is how I'm gonna do my 500. Real serious. Over 500 subscribers. I don't really drink on camera. But this is what I'm gonna do for my 500. All right. Yeah, 500 subscribers, man. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. I can't thank you. I can't thank you enough. For my 500 subscribers. And over 500. So this channel is moving. It's picking up traction, and I tell you, we have some serious contents for you guys. Serious contents. Because I give you current stuff. I also give you history. You know, I also give you a little bit of political stuff where I don't really touch on it much. Broad scale. I leave it to the ones who do it the best. But I just kind of reiterate and just reinform. Yeah, when it comes on to politics, and but when it comes on to chronic pain, that's where I am at because this is the platform. I think where I fit in the right way because I live this day in day out. You know what I mean? So yeah. So this is the platform that I take on, and I'm gonna stand by it because oh yeah, I tell you, man, from where I'm coming from, you guys are gonna, I'm gonna tell you guys, but I already explained it on videos, but I'm on live today, so I'm not even really gonna like get too much into everything on one live. But oh yeah, if you watch my videos from back then, I explained how I went through the surgeries and the spinal fusions to where I'm at today, to where I could just live and try to have somewhat kind of a life. So what I'm trying to say, man, is that if things go bad for you, um, don't think it's the end of the world. When I say things go bad, I mean like if you find yourself in a situation where things don't work out well, where you have to go through some trials and tribulation. Don't think it's the end of the world. Don't think it's the end of the world because when you think that way, then you lose focus. Because I've been there. Because I always thought there was no light at the tunnel, at the end of the tunnel. Up until today, I'm still looking for that light. But guess what happened? I saw a peak, and the peak was good enough for me to, have me show, give me some assurance that, eventually there might be some light, because that peak was enough for me to, like, you know what? Hey, I'm going to stand strong for myself, my family, my kids, at the time when I was married, you know what I mean? And of course, my mom and sisters and brothers. Of course, I had to stand strong for them, and just make sure that I don't fail them in no way possibly, that I can. So I just like stand tall for myself first, and said, you know what, Ray, it's trials, it's tribulations, and you just have to go through it, and see where it takes you. You see what I'm saying? Because I think on this earth, a lot of us were put to go through trials and tribulations, man. It's pretty much what you could bear, you know, it's what you can bear. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of us were made to go through trials and tribulation is what you can bear, you know? And for me, it's I don't even know, man, because some days I wonder, like, hey, why me? But then, hey, why not me? You know? Because maybe if it was why not me, that why not me wouldn't have this kind of positive attitude that I have. You see what I'm saying? Oh yeah. So it didn't come overnight. It took, years of therapy, you know, psychological therapy, you know, physical therapy, and also surgeries and whatnot just to get me to where I'm at. But yeah, I could clearly say to you today, why not me? You know, and one of the reasons why I said that because I remember, funny enough, um, I I said it to my my psychologist one day. I said, why me? Because the pain was so horrendous, and it was raining, and I said to her, I said, why me? And she looked at me. She looked at me and she said, Raymond, why not you? And I looked back at her because I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm in pain. I'm like, what do you mean? What did you say, doc? And she said, why not you? And on my ride home in that car in the rain, that was the only thing on my mind. Why not you? Because I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, I'm in so much pain. Are you saying to me, why not me? You know? So yeah, at first I was like, Doc, come on, no. You sure you're making a mistake about what you just saying? But no, the doc wasn't making a mistake. The doc was just being very accurate. The doc was like, why not you? Yeah. But it took a while for that to, absorb and dissolve inside of me, physically and mentally. Yeah. And I tell you, I'm driving home and I'm saying to myself, this damn doctor just said, why not me? What the hell is she talking about? What do you mean, why not me? And I'm feeling so much pain. This is ridiculous. That's what I'm saying to myself, you know. But after I got rid of all of that because, that's arrogance, So yeah, once I got past that arrogance, I just started thinking clearly. And the clarity made me laugh, because of course I had to chuckle, because why not me? I'm like, wow, that's pretty much broad, but I settled for it, So yeah, and it made me chuckle, of course, So yeah, why not me? And yeah, so that's what she has said to me. Why not me? And I tell you. It's just like, why not me? Oh my goodness, guys, can you imagine? You're in the hospital, you're dying with pain, right? You're in so much pain, excruciating pain, and the doctor said, "Why not you?" You tell me your expression, okay? Tell me what you would do. All right, would you pop him with something over the head, or would you just look at him and like, "Man, I'm getting up out of here and go somewhere else"? You tell me. The lady said, "Why not you?" I said, "Whoa, doc, repeat that." But I understood her a few days later. Yeah, oh yeah, I understood her a few days later, and it made sense to me. And from then on, I just like started to have a better perspective, on my life and the way I look at myself and the way I evaluate myself. Oh yeah, that made me evaluate myself. Oh yeah, that speech right there made me evaluate myself. In every aspect. Oh yeah, definitely, it made me did. Of course, yeah. Oh yeah. Once again, cheers to my 500 subscribers. Chronic pain, the inner demon. Raymond Nugent. This is how we do it. All right. Over 500 subscribers. Cheers to me again. Hey, hard work pays off. That's just the way it is. Thanks to God. Thanks to my subscribers. Thanks to real people. All right. Cheers up to you. Yeah. So that was that. We finished that. I'm glad. Yeah. You know, I had to do that shot of water and camera. H2O. You know how it goes. You just make it feel like it's alcohol, but it is what it is. Yeah, man. So yeah, but it is alcohol though. It's not H2O. We're just trying to polish it up. Oh yeah, it's the great Tito's, Mr. Tito's. Yeah. I took a shot of Mr. Tito's for my 500. Why not me? That's what she said. Why not me? So why not me take a shot of my Tito's? Why not me? I went, guys, I have like rods like from this length in my back, right? Then I have cages on each side, like a cage here, a cage. Well, actually, forget about the cages. I'll come to the cages in a second. I have a plate here and a plate here, right? On each side. Then I have a cage under each plate, right? Just think about that. Then I have the human bone, the cadaver that comes down, right? Don't forget about the one that I have going up. That was a different fusion from the first one I'm trying to illustrate right now. The one I'm going up is still there. So the cage is a different surgery, and the plates, those are all totally different. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just by over a period of time. So the first one, well, first I have a laminectomy, then I have a discectomy, you know, and then my surgeon, like I said earlier in my videos, he came to me and he said, look, I mean, I almost had to give you a spinal fusion, but because I worked in a hospital, so I know these people. He had said to me because of your age at the time, he didn't want to, do the spinal fusion. So, I really thank him, because he said he had all the stuff, all the stuff he needed to do the fusion on the table in the OR, but he just looked at my age and, he just, decided, not to do the fusion, So, I just thought that thing's just going to work, So, you know, um, just like anybody else, thought the thing was going to work for me, and it didn't really work, and I went through different hoops and different hurdles, but yeah. So the two first laminectomy, then the discectomy, and then that's when they started the fusions after those. You know, so yeah. So the third was fusion, the fourth was fusion. That's when they start doing the fusions. Yeah. So the third fusion is the one I said they put that thing from the tip of your butt. It's like a rod like this, up to where they try to fuse it up to your spine. L5, S1, L4. Then the fourth was more like they built some fancy vehicle, you know. Yeah, that's pretty much I could say. It's like they built some fancy vehicle because as I illustrate, in the past, it's like where there's a cage, a plate here, cage here, cadaver, and screws. It was just like a weird design to me, but it helps me to alleviate to where I'm at today, to where I could balance my life and live. And I'm grateful because before that surgery, oh hell no, I don't even know what was going to happen to me because I just couldn't deal with the pain I was in. I'm telling you, it's like I couldn't open my eyes. That's how much I was in pain, you know. So yeah, um, I was just praying to God that if something come along where you know what I mean, that will help me. And that surgery came along and it helped me not to where I really wanted it to, as far as to 100%, but it helped to where I'm at today, and I'm very grateful. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm grateful for that, and just life goes on, and I just stick with the regular remedies as far as exercise, the physical therapy, swim in the water, do the necessary walking. I mean, we're gonna slack off here and there sometimes because we have the flare ups that just make our moods sometimes make us, really don't want to like do certain things. But like I said, it might not be in the morning, but you know what? It might be in the afternoon. So if your mood is not with it in the morning, you could do it in the afternoon. 15 minutes is 15 minutes. 20 minutes is 20 minutes. It doesn't matter what part of the day you do it, as long as you do it. So yeah, for me, I just try to do a little bit of walking as much as I can, just to strengthen my core because I know I need that. Because I could tell you, if I sit in here for like a few days, say the weather's bad, and I don't get to move around, I tell you, it creates a havoc on me. A serious havoc on me, a very very serious havoc on me. You know what I mean? So I know what that could bring. To people. As far as people in chronic pain, because it's happening to me it's happened to me over and over before where, the flare ups are so ridiculous because I've been in the house for a few days and because of the temperature outside or, the climate's outside, it's not right. You know what I mean? I mean, the climate, I should say, not climax, the climate, in my apologies, you know. Yeah, so the climate is not right. And now I'm going to be inside for like 2 or 3 days and the body's just start feeling funky, where, it's just a little more irritable. The pain is a little bit more, recognized. As far as the pain scale is getting up. And then the tolerance just kind of like goes along with it. As far as it's all about what I could tolerate. Oh yeah. So yeah. So those are the things that I've been going through in my life. As far as pain is concerned. And yeah, man, it wasn't easy for me, but I learned to live, and I learned to live with this, pain, and I call it the inner demon because one of the reasons why I named my channel Chronic Pain, the Inner Demon, yes, is because I go through chronic pain, but a lot of times people used to look at me and like, oh, you don't look like you're in pain. It's just because I don't tell you because what's pain look like. You know what I mean? Sometimes people say you're in pain and it's all over your face, but sometimes it's been over your face so long that you lost that expression. So you just have like a normal face, and you just try to blend in, and they see you and they're like, you don't look like you're in pain, but only God knows. Who feels it knows it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just where you get so used to it that even though when you hear people make certain remarks, you get to the point in your life where you just let it just go over your head and let it be, because they don't know no better. Because they're not the one that's feeling it. So you can't really blame them because they really don't know no better. So that's just where I leave that, because I don't want to be the one to run behind people and just um, you know sit there and criticize about how much you're talking about me or this or that, what whatever you're talking about, your pain scale or whatever. So for any and everybody, it's different, as far as your pain scale and what you could take, what you can endure. The tolerance is different for everyone. Yeah, it is different for everyone. So we all are not on the same level as tolerance is concerned, which we all know that. But yeah, so it's different for everyone. For me, I know I have a high tolerance of pain. Yeah, I really do. You know what I mean? Because I stepped down from all of those pain medications to the point where right now I really don't consume the pain medication. I consume the ones that I do for the nerves and just to relax me. And yeah, of course, the one just to keep me stable. So of course, those three medications that I have to take, and it's a big step down from like a whole bunch that they used to give me. So now I could function in life and of a normal life and yeah, I could feel like somebody, but at the same time I want to feel more like somebody where I could participate in this world and contribute, and just be a better part of society where I could do things, what I mean, in the physical aspects, where you could help other, or I could go out and hold a job, or do something, you know what I mean. Yeah. So yeah. So that's pretty much what I want to do. Um, yeah. So that's pretty much what I want to do. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's pretty much what I want to do. Yeah. You know, that's pretty much what I want to do. Yep. That's exactly what I want to do. You know, exactly what I want to do. Yep. That's all I want to do. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. As far as chronic pain is concerned for me, yeah, just want to help the people I could help, and we just like I said, chime in, and we just take it from there because with my knowledge and your knowledge, who knows what may happen? Who knows what may happen? Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, we just have to get together and just build these networks and do what we can do. Just help each other. If this is a network that people want to grow, hey, you can come and grow, man. Because I am all about growth. So if you want to grow here, this is a place where you could grow as well. Because I'll be having moderators, like I said, people that I know from the past that will probably pass through and might just like show their faces and just chime in the conversations. And like I said, I'm also going to look forward to speaking to ex athletes as well. Just get their inputs. As far as chronic pain is concerned, and the way they help to alleviate their chronic pain. And yeah, we just take it from there, man. Like I said, it's my first live stream. It's Raymond Nugent, chronic pain, the inner demon, and yeah. I spent a while just trying to put the stream up, but I learned on my own, and I wasn't going to give up. Yeah, I wasn't going to give up. It's not like I'm going to school for this thing. I'm just learning as I go, learning as I go. That's why I thank God for YouTube because you know what, YouTube got everything on there you need to learn. Just like you just might have to go over things like once or twice, but once you get it, you get it. Yeah. And right now, I think I got it, to a point where I could do my live stream and just see what happens from there. I learn all the new attributes as time goes by, and I'll be able to do a lot more and broaden my horizon because I don't really stay where I'm at. I try to always grow. So yes, I will be broadening my horizon as I go by. I just have to learn these new attributes and see what they're all about and learn how to use them. But everything just takes time, and time is the master. So me, I don't rush time, because everything takes time, So time is the master, right? Yeah, yeah. You know, um, when I was younger, this man said to me, he said, "Hey, you know, in life, you could buy the most expensive watch, but you still could never control time." I was like, "What?" He said, yeah. I said, you could buy the most expensive watch, but you could still never control time. I was young then, though. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, but then I grew up and I realized no man can control time, you know? Time is the master of everything. You know what I mean? I've been here speaking with you guys for over an hour, just chiming in for my first live stream. And I really thank you for supporting me so much, because this is very encouraging to me. And it just shows me that just keep at it, and anything is possible in life. You see what I'm saying? Because today is a true testament, because I didn't really want to go lay down until I figured out how to do my live stream, because I was at it for a little while, and I'm glad that I got it. And hey guys, whoever tuned in, thank you. Whoever was in the chat, I thank you guys as well. And may God bless you. And I'll see you in my next live stream. Peace. All right.